to save their careers.
And if they don't like it, there's no hope for us.
And themselves.
I want this bad.
This has to work, or else I'm done.
I booked your first gig.
We have to do a performance at the Orlando Magic halftime.
I'd like to say no on the record right now. I don't want to do the show.
What are your biggest concerns?
We're not ready for it.
I think this is a great opportunity for you guys.
If it bombs, she can take the blame. But the minute we get booed, we can come back to you and go, see?
I'm just hoping to remember the lyrics and be able to hear myself over the boos.
All of us kind of panicked during sound check.
I forgot the friggin' lyrics, man. We have to do a performance at the Orlando Magic halftime. It's a huge game.
Just the tension and the stress of it all made some of us blank on the words, and I know Rich had problems remembering his verse.
I mean, it sounds good, but dude, I'm just having trouble remembering my too.
I think you'll be all right. I mean, vocally, you guys are doing fine. It's just a matter of getting the song right, getting the words.
Honestly, I like Kate a lot, but I think that she's put me in a bad position because I don't want to let these guys down. She like, ooh, when I take you to the parking lot, cause you want the club cause it's much too high. No, 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 no. I know it. I just have to keep driving it in, man.
Yeah.
Could I fail? Oh, yeah. All it takes is one guy to choke for this whole thing to be a disaster.
It was really bad.
One of the bad as you can do.
That doesn't mean it's not really bad.
Go there and have a good time. You know your parts. You're just being a little overly hard on yourself. The sound check made me nervous. Can't show them that I'm nervous. I gotta be that backbone. So just, hey, we're gonna get it, you know, let's go.
There's like about 4.5 minutes left in the second, so if you want to follow me out. We're going this way, yeah.
As soon
as the buzzer goes off for halftime, we all need to stay kind of to the side so that the refs can pass. As soon as the refs pass, we'll go out.
Yep. Yeah.
Much too high. We can make it pop. We can make it pop. I take this very seriously. I'm gonna go out there and give it 110%, and I think there's a good chance we'll do very well. But because I blew that sound check, I'm rattled.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, performing live for the first time ever right here in Orlando, Florida, please give them a warm Orlando welcome, Sure Shot.
Baby, I ain't never seen no girl like you. So baby, tell me what you want, and we can do it, all night long, yeah. We keep looking at each other. I've got enough to know you're in love.
It was awesome, man. We were getting cheers before we even started singing, which made me feel good.
I think everybody was comfortable with just kind of vibing on the song in our own way. We were just ourselves and performing it with a lot of energy and, you know, a lot of confidence.
Don't know me, sitting in the bands, but your man's corny. Feeling like you wanna get down with me? I'll take you to the places only seen on TV. Like, ooh, when I take you to the parking lot, get you off the car, cause it's much too hot. We can make it pop, I'ma take a shot and take off all the clothes you got.
It felt good to be back out there.
Why you acting like that so wrong?
Even though I was nervous and freaking out in the beginning, I feel alive again. I felt dull and dim inside for so long, and it just feels like I'm back, you know, I'm back where I belong.
Hey, that's right, I want it, that's right, I want it, that's right, when you want that, thank you, Orlando, thank you. Magic fans, give it up for Sure Shot.
Right when we finished and we said thank you, there was some excitement. And after that excitement, I'd say you count to 7. Then there were boos.
All I heard in my head were echoing boos. I felt humiliated. Like I was so embarrassed and just so mortified, and I just wanted to crawl under a rock.
I think Chris is pissed off with me.
Sure, yeah.
What did you think about the performance itself?
It was all right. I think we can do better. Definitely think we can do better.
And I just don't want this show to have set a tone or set a mood with Chris, Jeff, or Brian to where they're like, I don't want to do this, man. It felt weird. I don't want to do it. If you guys didn't think we were going to get any boos, you're crazy.
We all knew we were getting booed. That's why we didn't want to do the show.
I thought your performance was good.
Not a surprising reaction, though. I mean, we all expected it.
We'd all talked about it ahead of time. We figured we were going to get booed, but everybody's like, maybe it won't happen. It happened. I used to be like, I used to be so cocky and everything was perfect and nothing went wrong. This definitely helps my ego. I needed it.
I was watching them sulk and all the sarcastic comments Chris was making. I was just like, F that. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know in y'all hearts, man, y'all know them dudes was gonna hate on y'all from the gate. It was all dudes born. All that doubt, man, shit out your head, man. Y'all come from 4 successful groups, and it's hard to kind of let that go. That is a wall that y'all still kind of have up, like, well, I'm coming from NSYNC, I'm coming from 90 Degrees, I'm coming from... How do I top that? Topping that. You will never be able to top that. I felt like I needed to tell the guys that they should just step up and just grow up. I ain't playing with this, man. Everything I do, I want to be successful, man. Everything. I cannot be a part of a whack project. I will not be a part of a whack project. Come on, man. I can't be, we all got to be excited about this. I'm excited about this.
He had some really valid points, and he said, you know, some really cool things, but at the same time, the night before, we talked to Miss Kate and said, if you believe in this, we will do it, even though we don't all believe. So, you know, we followed her into the lion's den, and we all got bit.
Oh, stop it. The show wasn't bad, Chris.
It wasn't. I mean, I'm not surprised, and I told you guys yesterday, it doesn't matter what your performance was, that there was still going to be people like that at the show.
The performance really put a damper on my spirits and on, you know, what my intentions were. And I don't want to be a part of something that's going to be cheeseball and corny, because I didn't need this. You know, I still have my house at the end of the day. I still have my friends. I still have the club. If it doesn't work, we're not going to keep going. Miss Kate made us listen to radio DJs joking about how bad we got booed.
Was that the loudest booing you've heard? Yes. It's kind of funny. It was that bad? It was pretty bad.
You threw us under the bus, and you know it was a bad idea.
I was pissed.
She's not our manager, dude.
I don't like it.
Miss Kate's definitely on probation.
Mission Man Band is sponsored by Long Lasting Extra, Chew-phoria.
Final boarding goal, plane 304.
All right. As soon as we left the arena, the first thing I wanted to do was just go to the bar that I go to every week. Can we take these off now? To kind of brush away, you know, all the bad feelings that we had about the performance. So that...
How'd the game go, all right?
It was amazing. It was a great experience. So glad we did it. I'm so excited. No, it sucked.
It was my choice to come back to the house. And I used to handle things in high-pressure situations like this by drinking, you know, and I just don't think that's a good idea anymore. Hey, Kim, it's Brian. We had a lot of work ahead of us, and I didn't want to jeopardize that myself by going out and taking that risk again. Everybody else went out, and I just decided to come back here.
I'm, like, really impressed that you get to go out tonight. I'm very proud of you.
Cool.
Yo, look at this. I was so pissed. Well, I was telling Rich. No, I'll hang in. I was just telling Rich, though. I was like, who do we blame for that? You know? Miss Kate?
Yeah, we decided to do it.
Yeah, but we decided to do it saying that she said it was her best judgment. just got a few drinks and was kicking one back, you know, talking to some people, and I heard a song that I knew, you know, and, you know, you start bobbing your head a little bit, and then suddenly I realized it was the song we just did.
Yo!
Hey, this is a song.
It sounded amazing over the loudspeakers. Everyone was loving it. I think the song has a lot of potential. So hearing it in the club was a very good feeling.
That night was a roller coaster. You know, we went from feeling as bad as we could possibly feel about the song to being in a club and having people going crazy and feeling great about the song again.
Hello?
Hey, it's Katie. I'm on my way over there. They're talking about you guys on the radio from your performance last night. You might want to turn it on.
Yeah, we got to do that.
So last night, I'm hanging at the Magic game.
Well, hang on. Let's give these... This is Celebrity Trash.
Surprise.
Let's give it the proper introduction.
Oh, God.
They're scared to hear anything negative. I think that's a terrible mistake because you learn from the responses that people are going to give. We're looking for some criticism from those people so that we can know how to deal with it and know what we need to do.
Is the Magic game the place you sell a boy band?
That's the worst place.
I don't understand that.
After they did their song, they're like, all right, yeah, it's Orlando, yeah. Boo! Was that the loudest booing you've heard?
Yes, really.
It's kind of funny.
It was that bad? It was pretty bad.
Miss Kate called us into Rich's room and made us listen to all these radio DJs, you know, joking about how bad it was and how bad we got booed.
Let me take some phone calls from people that were there last night. Hey, Ed from Orlando, you're on the Monsters.
Hey, I was there last night, too, and everybody in my section was kind of laughing, and then it was kind of uncomfortable to see those guys come out looking up at us like 35 or 40.
Well, they are 35. So you're saying they're too old to be in a boy band. Is that the problem?
I think that's why everybody was kind of laughing. When they introduced the Color Me Bad guy, everybody in my section started laughing.
Oh, do you think people were laughing because of his weight, because he's gained some weight?
He was a little big.
Color Me Fat.
And which one is that guy?
He's Color, I think.
Listening to the radio this morning wasn't much fun. With the whole Color Me Fat thing and the whole, this dude is out of control fat, I was pissed.
I can't bear listening anymore. Seriously, I don't want to hear any more radio stations.
I don't think that there's anything for you guys to be like embarrassed about.
I don't think there's anything for us to be embarrassed about.
No.
Except maybe 20,000 people booing.
There wasn't 20,000 people booing.
So why did we do it again?
It was a good experience.
Was it?
Challenge.
It was a great experience.
It was a challenge.
Can I get a colonoscopy today? I want to experience that too.
Good plan. You know, I have much respect to you, Miss Katie, but also you threw us under the bus, and you knew we were going to get thrown under the bus, and you know it was a bad idea. And this is just total clowning. It's like goofy.
When you're literally putting situations in front of us that like are going to direct us in an almost impossible direction, that's getting a little unfair.
I don't want them to be humiliated, but they still went out there and they did it. And I think that really helped bond the band together. And it did alienate me a bit from them.
I signed up to do this, and I knew we were going to get clowned a million times. I don't like it. We know this business, and the way that the managers are supposed to conduct themselves, I don't think Miss Kate was doing the right thing. She was not backing us up like she should. I don't like this, how I can't trust anyone. It bothers me.
She's not a manager.
She's been appointed our manager.
I don't trust anybody in the music business that doesn't sing. I don't give a crap who she's managed. I don't care if she manages the Beatles, man. If she's gonna make wrong decisions for me, it's not good, man. She's not my manager. Miss Kate's definitely on probation. We feel like we've been exploited a lot by her. It's really just gonna be a wait-and-see kind of game. We'll see what happens after all this. I said it last night, and I'll say it right now. She ain't my manager.
It's a lot to take in after the first performance, getting up in the morning and hearing big radio stations bashing us. But hey, when BMC came in and said he had a new track, of course we were pumped up and excited about it. Then they played the song for us, and it was another smash hit.
Right. Real dramatic.
Imagine one of your chords, man. Yeah. Dude, I thought I liked the first cut. nothing in comparison to the one that's about to come.
Those changes are awesome. After hearing the second song was the first time that I was actually like, you know, this is kind of cool. You know, this is a big deal. There's been a couple points I didn't feel like this was going to be anything bigger than a TV show, but now, talking to these guys and listening to more of the tracks and knowing that BMC's into it, it really makes me want to go forward. I like it. Yeah. It's great. Yeah.
We're on to our second song, and completely amazing, and we're going to start writing it and recording it today.
Girl, don't leave me here with... I'm so incredibly excited about this song.
How you feel about nights in Manhattan?
I mean, I'm like happy that we're getting an opportunity to be a part of this tune. It's great.
Well, I'm working on a club gig in Miami.
That'll be good.
It's a great idea.
I've got you guys booked Tuesday night at Mansion in Miami, which is the premier venue there.
Yeah, we just found out that we got a Miami show, and that one I'm excited about. No, we don't have a lot of time to perform, but the difference is that it'll be our crowd. These people are going to be coming to see us. If you don't want to see us, don't come.
This will be your audience.
If not, we can ship them in, right? I know the first show is going to affect us because I know we're going to be thinking in the back of our minds, you know, what happened and how bad it was. But at the same time, I think we're going to be thinking, it can't be any worse.
Is Tuesday night a good night?
Yeah, it's
Tuesday.
gonna be good.
The Miami show is going to tell us a lot. For the first time, we're going to get a real gauge of where this thing can go.
So I'm getting the footage from the arena from last night, so we can actually watch it and see the performance and hear it.
I don't want to watch it. Do we have to watch it? I hate watching myself perform.
Oh man, I hate that.
No way. I won't do it. If I won't hold anything against them if they want to do it, but I'm not going to do it.
Why do we have to watch back what we already know?
This isn't a punishment.
It sort of took the morale away from us.
Why are we doing this?
So she has to be held accountable for everything she's done.
We're uncomfortable about a couple things, and we wanted to talk to you about some things. When Miss Katie came in and asked us to watch the performance, I don't think any of us were down with doing it.
I have your performance. Let's go take a look. Where's, do you know where Chris is?
They really didn't want to come see that after
I
hearing
know,
the
but
song.
I need, you know what, because I need them in here. Did you see Chris?
No.
Will you come to check it out? So
No
for,
way. No
and
way.
let me tell you the whole reason.
I know.
And I already watched it.
Right, I know your reasoning. I
already watched it.
I can't watch it.
I think you'll feel better about it when you see it.
I can't do it. I'll throw up. I'll vomit. I'll vomit on everybody.
You can walk out after it starts. Just watch it like into the first chorus and then leave.
Fair enough.
All right? Compromise?
Fair enough. She made us watch the performance again. I'm over this. You know, we relived it in nightmares all night last night. Why do we have to watch it again?
Well, one of the things that I noted when I watched it, it feels very casual. And I think when you know, just thinking about this Miami gig, for you guys to look and see how you guys are all there.
Anybody have popcorn? I totally want to get into this. I want to get nachos and throw things at the screen so I feel like I was part of the audience.
Performing live for the first time ever right here in Orlando, Florida. Please give them a warm Orlando welcome. Sure Shot.
Baby, I ain't never seen no girl like you.
Oh, no.
That's why I'm not surprised. Every single guy all around you.
Sounds great. Looks great. I'm so proud of what we did. Thank you for letting me sit through that. That was amazing. Loved it.
It sort of took the morale away from us because, you know, we didn't want to relive the moment again. I mean, we had gone through the experience, and then we had to deal with it on the radio stations, and now she wanted us to watch it again.
So what does that have to do with anything?
Replace that fat guy and you'd be in a lot better shape. When I saw that replay, man, it wasn't a comfortable situation to be put in at all.
This is really, this isn't...
Oh, it's cool. I'm just going to go kill myself and then blame you.
Because I think...
I'm going to write a note, and all it's going to say is, if you have anybody to point the finger at, it's Miss Kate.
I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, it's time to speak your mind, man. Just like he's saying, why do we have to watch back what we already know? We know we weren't connecting. We were scared to death. We didn't want to be there.
This
we were
isn't to
dreading it.
point fingers and say, oh, this is what you did wrong.
I'll tell you what everybody was thinking. They were trying to remember what to f***ing sing, the lyrics.
I
That's what
know.
was on everybody's mind. So how can we think about interacting and doing all that when we're trying to remember.
This isn't a punishment or to say that this was all wrong. It's just so you can see it, so you know what it looks like.
If it's coming out of your mouth that it's a good idea to do a halftime show, you should listen to the radio. You should watch this performance back. They all came out of her mouth. So she has to be held accountable for everything she's done.
And we decided to set up a meeting and talk with Miss Kate about just that.
Well, this is your guys' meeting. You called it.
We did call it. And we called it for a very good reason.
We're uncomfortable about a couple things, and we wanted to talk to you about some things.
No, I'll tell you what it is. We wouldn't fire you. I've heard a lot of excuses from you.
That's not an excuse.
That pisses me off.
That makes me hate you.
We're going to get the opportunity to audition and cast girls to dance for us on Miami.
The girls were beyond belief.
Seeing my family, man, kind of revived me.
I'll just say I didn't fly down here for 4 days to be told that I can't come downstairs.
She was just mad.
I just think that he could use a little more support and a little less guilt.
For after-show commentary and extra scenes, go to vspot at vh1.com.
We're going to make the greatest video of all time.
Tomatoes! We all became different characters.
The wizard's coming, dude.
Mission Man Band.